Hello, Internet. It's Amanda Dobrehope from Borahae Con, and I may not have a guest again today. So I don't know if I'll keep doing this, honestly. um, I had a bunch of guests when I asked everybody in the beginning if this was a good idea, if they wanted to do it. Had everybody lined up, but I've been trying to book guests for October, November for a while now, and I don't have anybody. I had somebody yesterday who thought they might be able to come today, and they aren't, but it wasn't their fault at all. It was something completely out of their control, which they told me yesterday could be possible. But yeah, so that ended up not working out. So I'm going to stay on for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, see if anybody wants to jump on. I mean, if you were here and you've already shared your story and you want to just kind of shoot the sheets with me about BTS, we can do that. I don't want to, I've said before, I don't want to stop showing up on Tuesday nights at this time because that's, what I said I would do and when I said this was happening. So for those of you that show up every week, I appreciate you. And I don't want to not show up, even if I don't have a guest, but it's hard to interview someone and have them share their BTS story if there's nobody to interview. So yeah, so I'm just going to kind of talk some random stuff and see if anyone cares to save me. And like I said, I guess we'll see if this is going to keep happening or what. So let me see if I can put a comment on the screen. Work on this. Sorry about that. All right, so we're going to see if we can put this on the screen so people can see that. There. Okay, so anyone who shows up now will see that this is where we're at. So like I said, I don't want to stop showing up because you guys who are here every week, I want to keep this going. This was important to me. But it's been extremely hard to find guests, and I find myself scrambling to find somebody. I know people want to do it. I know it's hard to, make the commitment to be here at 6 p.m. CST on a Tuesday if you don't know if you can or not. I totally understand that. But on my end, it's just really hard to keep being here and keep not knowing if I can get anybody at the last minute. And I want people booked out a little bit further in advance than at the last minute. Again, the person that I thought I had yesterday for today, I well knew that they very well couldn't have done it today for circumstances completely out of their control, but was crossing my fingers that they could. But it turned out that they couldn't. So again, I'm trying to show up anyway. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep doing it because it's anyone who plans anything knows it's tough. It's the same with the con, honestly. It turns out beautifully, but it's a lot on the organizer's end to herd the cats, get everybody moving, sell the tickets, pay all the stuff we got to pay. So, I want to keep doing that too, but sometimes it gets hard with the commitment for people just being able to kind of, I don't know, buy tickets, show up. So like I said, I thought this was going to be easy. I had a lot of people in the beginning. And then I guess it's just not enough to sustain it for once a week. So not sure what I'll do, but the message is on the screen now. So if anyone sees it and wants to jump in, otherwise I'm just going to start chatting stuff. So I'm going to go back to Jimin because you all know I'm a Jimin bias, even though I'm very, very OT7. But yeah, that whole Dior thing was, that was a thing. That was a thing. I do think I literally needed to catch my breath for a second when I saw him get out of the car in the video. wasn't expecting that. And of course it was pretty, it was a thing. And I don't know if chapter 2 has turned into chapter 3 or which chapter they're even on now, but I feel like they're trying to outdo each other at this point. But yeah, that was definitely a thing. So it was good to see him. Haven't seen him in a while. So he was kind of hiding until he had his hair grown out the way he wanted to and all this stuff. It's hard. It's hard. I get that with his job, but it's tough not to be able to just be yourself and show yourself however you are. I know some of us who don't have that job sometimes feel that way. So otherwise, of course, we've had everybody's Chuseok. Well, not everybody's, but most people's Chuseok greetings. So happy Chuseok to anyone who celebrates. And so those have been cute. It's been nice to see people. Of course, RM's live. He's just such a deep, introspective guy. A lot of the comments I saw on, I watched Hive Boys translation, and a lot of the comments on there were, he has such a high IQ. It's hard to probably find people on his level to really have the deep conversations with that he probably wants to have and connect on that level, of friendship and just depth. So, that's hard. I get it. When you are a leader, when you are carrying a lot of that, you kind of need to find other people who are in that boat. And usually it's a little bit lonely in that position. So totally get that. What else? V, he was cute playing around in the forest in his outfit. That was fun. What else? I'm still waiting on some of my tiny tons. I hope they're still for sale. You guys should let me know if they're still for sale for a while. I hope it's not going to end too soon. I still need of the Encore set, the Young line, except for Suga. I have everybody else. So, yeah, hopefully they're still selling those for a bit, because I just haven't been able to grab them. So I even have some to trade. So, but I was gifted some of them at the movies, the BTS movies that I went to for my birthday. Those were my birthday activity. So that was fun. And I got a nice magnet that one of our amazing con people, who hopefully will be on here one of these times. I know she has a rough schedule, so it's hard to be on here, but she made cool magnets out of their faces from the box, because if you had extra boxes, people were doing that. So that was fun. Movies. Did you guys go to the movies? They were a lot of fun. A lot of armies, handing out stuff. So, and just, I don't know, it was just fun. It was fun. If you went, which ones did you like the best? I liked the last one the best. Well, not the last one. I didn't go to Suozu because just ran out of money. I mean, it's $50 for my husband and I to go every time we go. So it's a lot. So, but we went to the first three. So the one I liked the most was the London, the Wembley one. And yeah, they did cut out the part of why they were crying at the end. So that wasn't as nice. Of course, we would have all liked that in there. I feel like that one was a little bit longer than the others. It was weird how they even managed to cut down the ones to an hour and 40 minutes. But I feel like the 2019 one was actually a little bit longer. It felt like it anyway. And it felt like when we got out of there, I was like, hey, it seems later than it was the last time. But I actually got to see a lot of people from the con. So that was great. Felt like I had my army there. It was really, really good to see everybody, because I haven't seen most people. Actually, I don't think I've seen any of them since April when the con was. So that was fun. So yeah, we're still looking forward to dates for the tour next year, so that I know when we can plan the con. And again, just still looking for guests for this live stream, so I know if I should keep doing it, because I keep putting stuff out there, and just it's getting hard. So let me know if you guys want to be guests, if you want this to keep going. Otherwise, I think I might say ta-ta for tonight. It doesn't look like a lot of people are around. I'm going to check one thing, because it looks like I did maybe get a message in my Instagram. So I'm just going to say I'm struggling. So we'll see. We'll see if I can rope her in. Otherwise, yeah, I don't want to keep doing this to you guys every week. I don't want to have it be where I'm just BSing my way through the beginning of it until somebody jumps on if I don't have somebody. So I said I wanted to keep showing up, but, I guess it's not very fun to watch if I don't have somebody to interview and I'm just babbling. So I don't know if that person will come on. It was from 7 minutes ago that they were live. Wanted to know if it was every Tuesday. Yes, it's every Tuesday, but we'll see. We'll see. So if you want to be a guest, we need you to either message our socials or email us at the info@borahaecon.com. I know some of you are shy and don't want to be on camera, and that's perfectly awesome. Reach out to your other Army moots and your other Army friends, though. It does, as long as you're subscribed to this channel, only because we just want to keep it within the community that we're building. That's all you need to do. You don't even have to have come to the con last year or the year before. Just be Army. And you can be on here and share your story. And I promise it's fun and it doesn't hurt. It hurts a lot more when I'm by myself and trying to babble my way through nobody being here. But I'm actually like to be a fun interviewer, and I like to have a good time, and I like to hear people's stories, and then we play fun games. But it's like if you were giving a speech to a room of nobody. It's a little different. So, and I wasn't prepared to give a speech, I guess, because this is supposed to be an interview. So again, babbling, but we'll see. Maybe I'll come back if somebody wants to jump on. So if you guys, I'm going to get off for now, and if somebody wants to message me and jump on, I'll come back. So I guess watch your notifications in the next few minutes. Otherwise, I don't know, reach out, message me, comment on this video, let me know if you guys still want to do this. I know I have people that are still wanting to share their stories, but I don't have anybody booked, so it's too rough. So maybe I'll do them intermittently. I don't know. You guys let me know what we should do here, but I'm not going to bore you anymore, so I'm going to say ta-ta for now. Borahae.